from today's TMJ4.
Breaking news at noon, the man accused of impersonating missing teen Timmothy Pitzen now charged with lying to federal officers. He told investigators this week that he was Pitzen, claimed he had escaped from kidnappers. DNA testing, according to the FBI, proved that was a lie. Our Rebecca Clough joins us live now near Cincinnati, where this all happened, with the latest from federal investigators. Rebecca.
Yeah, Pete, we are here live outside the FBI in Cincinnati, where we have just learned that Brian Rinne will be facing federal charges. He just went before a judge this morning, and he is being held in federal custody. Now, investigators say Rinne told them multiple times he was Timmothy Pitzen, the missing boy from Illinois, and that he was a sex trafficking victim and needed help. He had been taken to a children's hospital here. Police say more than 50 local, state, and federal agents were activated to thoroughly investigate this case. They treated him as a victim. They activated people to investigate the human trafficking angle. They said Rinne refused to give his fingerprints, but he did give his DNA when they took him to the hospital, and that was the only way they proved he was not Timmothy Pitzen.
Law enforcement confronted him with the DNA results, and at that point, the person immediately stated that he was not Timmothy Pitzen, and of course law enforcement knew by virtue of the DNA analysis that he was, in fact, Brian Rinne. Further investigation by law enforcement indicated that Rinne had actually, on two prior occasions, claimed to be a victim of juvenile sex trafficking.
Now, the investigators say that how they had uncovered previously that he was a victim of sex trafficking was through fingerprint identification. Rinne is now facing up to 8 years in federal prison. Reporting live, Rebecca Clough, today's TMJ4.
Rebecca, Rinne's 23, and yet Pitzen right now would be 14 years old. Did investigators say at all how he managed to make himself look younger?
Well, that was one of the questions that they had, and police say that he was acting actually very childlike to investigators. He was speaking in a high-pitched voice. He was very clean-shaven. His mannerisms were that of what they would suspect a child would have. So they said there wasn't any glaring things that pointed that he was a 23-year-old man, but they were somewhat skeptical of his story from the beginning.
Rebecca Clough live in Cincinnati for us. Thank you.